When you think about Thailand, you probably don't think about environmentally conscious paper made from elephant or panda dung. But near the northern city of Chiang Mai, two such unique paper makers exist, and they're helping save their country's native forests by reducing, reusing, and recycling on a very local level. Here at the Thai Elephant Conservation Center just outside of Chiang Mai, the world's first poop-to-paper factory is operating, with the help, of course, from the resident elephants.
Usually, the one elephant eat the food about 200 kilo per elephant, and have the dung about 50 kilo or 30% of food. This page we have the elephant about 50 elephant. We have the material just dung every day about 3 tons per day. Before we have the problem how to manage about the waste.
Wanchai Asawawi Bulkij is the inventor and force behind the elephant dung paper. Several years ago, after becoming interested in the simplicity of natural paper making and seeing the piles of fibrous dung at the Elephant Conservation Center, the idea of making paper from the dung just came intuitively. Thailand's forests have been slowly decimated throughout the years by illegal logging and clear-cutting by farmers. Although a reforestation plan has been underway since the 1970s, the forest system is still fragile. This was also another reason why Wanchai thought making paper from the abundant elephant dung made sense. Elephant dung paper started 6 years ago and now is a fully operating factory. Wanchai showed me the environmental paper-making process.
How's the smell? Quay đảo ở kia đây. Take a breath.
And one of the really cool things about this paper is that you can actually tell what the elephant ate just by the different fibers. Some of the big fibers are sugar cane, some of the smaller ones are grasses, and when they eat watermelon, you can even see watermelon seeds.
Yeah, you see? This one, the watermelon seed.
The entire paper-making process is as environmental as possible. Chemicals aren't used, and the water used is recycled on the garden. And it's not just the earth that benefits from the paper either. The elephants, as well as the local villagers and economy, also benefit because they are the ones employed to make the paper and products. And paper is not the only thing made from the dung. It is also used for making biogas and compost. Profits from the elephant dung projects add up to 9 million Thai baht per year, which is about $300,000. The elephants at the conservation center are definitely the main attraction, and they put on a few shows a day for interested tourists. The culmination of the shows is when the elephants make paintings, and their choice of canvas is none other than their own dung paper. Nearer to town at the Chiang Mai Zoo, paper has recently begun to be made from the resident panda dung. This is the entrance to the giant panda exhibit here at the Chiang Mai Zoo. The two pandas that live here make over 40 pounds of poop every day. So as an economical way to get rid of the waste, about 2 years ago, the zoo started to make paper from it. How did you decide to make the paper from the panda dung? Was it because of the elephant dung paper? Was it sort of the same thing?
Yes, some tourists asked me to he want the souvenir from the really panda, just as the hair or the other, but we cannot give hair to him. We can give the feces. That is the first course to thinking about the process, about the souvenir from the feces of panda.
Kanikar Nimtragal is a veterinarian for the Thai Panda Project at the zoo and showed me around the factory. The dung paper operation here is much smaller than the elephant one. Basically, one person makes the paper, and because of the size, it is still experimental. The paper maker showed the simple process.
Just like cooking.
จะใช้350 กรัมอะ
The zoo sells a small selection of panda paper souvenirs, but cleaned up panda waste fashioned into a lump similar to fresh dung turns out to be a popular purchase.
Some tourists have not seen it before. It's a very surprise. This is a panda feces. Yes, and buy and bring back to their friend. See, this is a panda feces. Can you see?
But joking aside, the souvenirs bring in over 200,000 Thai baht a year. That's a little over $6,000. This turns out to be only a fraction of the panda's housing and feeding costs, which is over 1 million baht or $30,000. But considering that the zoo always has to deal with panda dung, no matter if paper is made from it or not, any profits are welcome. And the panda, as well as the elephant dung papers, are influencing others to make their own versions. The Chinese from the Wolong Giant Panda Reserve, where the 2 Chiang Mai Zoo pandas are loaned from, are also now trying to make paper from their panda's dung. Luckily, pandas will always provide more than enough material to make paper with. Now the main focus of the Chiang Mai Zoo's panda project is to get their 2 pandas to breed. If only breeding pandas was as easy as making paper.
This one is a very green yellow.
Yeah.